You know the deal, people. Back at it again. Back up in here. Seafood City. 3 more. Let's just do this, man. It's a ramen raid.
Ramen Raid. Ramen Raid. Ramen Raid.
Back with the buldak number 4. This has the rice cakes. This is the same as the very first one I had, except this one is not carbonara. So I think I know what to expect, but I am pretty hungry. Good old-fashioned buldak sauce that we know so well. Hits like a sledgehammer, plenty hot, very flavorful, all over my hand. With rice cakes, it doesn't take long to get them all coated. It's not like ramen where it just sticks together in a big blob. So let's see, if the last time around, did I undercook the rice cakes or do they still squeak? Because I used boiling water from the stove and I microwaved. They still squeak. The only thing to compare it to would be barbecue sauce, but there's way too much going on in there to really identify it as such. And I've never had barbecue sauce this hot either. The big question is, does a carbonara offer any additional excitement? Because certainly this is very good. I would say yes. I mean, I guess the bigger question is there someone out there that goes, oh gross, I won't eat the carbonara one? And at that point, just throw the carbonara packet away. Or give it to a lucky friend like me. And that fortunate person could double up with the carbonara packets and make a new monstrosity. Oh, even burns the nose a little bit. It's really just the perfect amount of sauce. There's just enough coating the bottom of the bowl after your rice cakes are already coated. Now that I've had rice cakes twice, this would never be a replacement for ramen. Part of me feels like I'm done with rice cakes forever. I'd eat them again, they're not bad. But that squeak does get a little bit irritating. But yeah, the engineers at Samyang that put these together, the heat level, the amount of sauce, everything about it is just perfect. A lot of R&D went into these. I'm sure they sell millions of them. One rice cake left, let's get it saucy. Wait for the drip. Should I go for the big chug on the spoon of sauce in there? I have trouble believing that I'll ever find a buldak that's lacking in any regard. These are just phenomenal. Never let down. Killer heat level. Man, that burns. It's always a win. Buldak. J1, aged and matured kimchee. This is threatening to be some strong stuff. Product of South Korea, like so many other delicious instant noodles we've had on this channel. This is gonna be a soupy one. I did not suspect that we would have more than just a soup base pack, but we got a big old pack of kimchi sauce. I thought this was just gonna be a dry powder type deal. And oh, we got some 17 herbs and spices, and here's a powder soup, aka soup base. Had a little bit of a situation occur here, a little bit of a kimchi explosion. Love kimchi, but talk about things you don't necessarily want to explode. I'm tearing at the little sachet there, and just as I was about to think, man, I've got some scissors right here. This is kind of hard to tear. It went. And I need to wash my hands. All right, we're going mobile. with the kimchi ramen, the J1, aged and matured and authentic kimchi ramen. Is there any other way that you would even accept it? All right, I'm super hungry. These noodles sort of didn't want to, they were kind of staying as a brick, and they took some heavy duty stirring and then another couple minutes under the lid. Smells distinctly of kimchi. You would know that a mile away. So here we go. Nice classic looking noodle. For that type of sauce, not that much is going to cling to the noodle, but even what tiny bit that does cling, you take one taste of that and you go, that's kimchi. So if you don't like kimchi, you're going to hate this. Unfortunately, for the actual kimchi itself, we're not working with a whole lot. In terms of solids that were in that pack, there was like 4 or 5 pieces of radish or cabbage. As much as these noodles fought me, I gotta say that's something special. They're on the thinner side, they're on the curlier side. It's kind of a unique noodle. All right, this one is all about the soup, so let's see what we got going on there. Very low on the heat scale. I mean, I guess it's there. We're talking like a 2 or a 3. Just a few actual chunky vegetable bits that you get in the kimchi packet are really good. Really come across as fresh and not something that was in a packet. Yeah, real tanginess to that. Almost like a slight acidity. Kind of a fruity vibe. That just, man, that's good. I'm not like a kimchi fanatic, but I've had my share. There's a bit of odd vegetable matter. Yeah, it's such a teaser. You get that excellent fibrous vegetative texture, but it's gone. There's just not a lot in there, but that's all right. All right, the hat's coming off. It's quite cold in the van, but the visor is getting in the way of ramen consumption. Can't have that. Really fresh texture, not some horrible rehydrated thing. I mean, this is kind of a one-trick pony. This is pure unadulterated kimchi. Hit you over the head. You're not going to find other complexities and flavors in here. So in terms of the soup aspect of an instant ramen, this one's a big winner. The soup is delightful and interactive and fun. The heat is maybe like a 3.5 now. It's still very tame. All right, folks, it's about time to go for the big chug. J1 kimchi ramen up in the MRU, mobile ramen unit. Let's do it. It's interesting, the soup was so good in this, I actually chugged the soup before I got rid of all the noodles, and usually it's the other way around. Yeah, I'd say triple what was in that packet, and I'd be satisfied. J1 is not fooling around. I don't remember ever seeing any other J1 brand instant noodle, but if I did, I'd check it out. Maybe they only do the kimchi thing. J1 kimchi, make it happen. Time to join the Mile High Club with the vifon Phnom Penh rice noodle. This has come together in a really crazy way and went from looking like a really sad, dehydrated bunch of crap into something kind of elegant. I'm not real fond of the rice noodles. I don't have a problem with them, but certainly not my preference. But these have gotten a little bit sexy. I had a couple of funky packets of oil, or so it said, but it was a bunch of solid stuff. Looked like dehydrated onions and such. Let's see how this is doing. Hopefully not nuclear hot. Well, it's not just like the one note salt bomb, so I appreciate that. I mean, this is $1.50 instant noodle, and you look at the buldaks that are $5 or $6, and it's the prime example of you get what you pay for. The noodles seemed like a hefty portion, but they bundle together nicely, so they get consumed rather quickly. I mean, the appearance is nice. I can respect the handful of dry parsley, or whatever that is. Still, the soup has like a very clear broth. Clearly, that was a lot. That oil pack was a bunch of shallot and other alliums. I can see them now. They fully rehydrated, but I can't say that I really taste them. I think vifon is the instant noodle of choice when you're sick and you can't have anything too exciting and you just want to drink hot liquid. I am seeing a lot of seasonings now that were at the bottom. I don't know what there is to really say about the vifon. I want to say I wouldn't get one again. I guess if I don't know how many more are out there. If I come across one, it might be hard to pass it up. But until then, ladies, gentlemen, and children, it's another ramen raid in the books. You hear the organ and you know what that means. It means it's time to put the sticks away for another day. But keep them sticks handy, because we'll have more big chugs, aardvark tongues, and flying hats in the very near future.